Hey everybody, John Lavenia here. Welcome to our weekly kickoff where we get together to hear about the experiences of some of our newest members here with Team WooCar. Well, actually, we're all new, right? This whole operation's been going on 2 months. Here's what I want to offer everyone today, especially our guests. If you're just looking at WooCar and Doobly and what we're doing here with the business for the first time, hopefully you've at least seen a webinar with myself or one of our other hosts. What we want to do is just show you behind the scenes. Here's what's actually happening with people who have engaged, who have said, yeah, this sounds good, let's do it, and here's what's happened so far. Here's what I want you to know. Okay, this is very doable for anyone. People we're seeing come here who have never had success before in home-based business, online or offline, are seeing results for the first time. So it's pretty exciting for me as a guy who's been around for about 20 years. It's so gratifying, not just from a financial standpoint, to see people making money for the first time, but to see people experiencing the wins, right? The emotional gratification that comes from finding something that finally that just works. Results not guaranteed, results not typical, that sort of a disclosure, legal disclosure kind of stuff. You can go to dooblynetwork.com, look down below at the bottom of the screen and get policies and procedures and all that kind of stuff. We are making some pretty spectacular results, which does include things like money. Okay, so we've got to go ahead and disclaim that. Results not typical. We're working, my friends. There's no easy button. All right, there's no free rides in life, okay? But if you're looking to work, we got something that's producing the result. I don't mind working. I don't know about you guys, as long as we get a result. And that is exactly what we're getting. Let's start with Nikki Price.
I'm so excited about this opportunity. You know, I'm just a busy mum of two, and 10 years ago, I was looking for a way to be able to spend more time with my children. And I did the whole network marketing thing. I did it for 5 years. I was pretty worn out and beaten up by the whole network marketing industry. And it was only when I brought my business online that I had to totally retrain and learn a whole load of new stuff. And it took me 18 months to do that. But once I started to earn a bit of money online, I then kind of got it. You know, I got the whole online marketing thing. But what I found was that the team members that I was having working alongside me in my business were just not able to duplicate the sort of results that I was getting. And I found that quite frustrating, because once you start to do something and you start to achieve, it becomes more than your why. It becomes more about who you want to become. And what I realized was I wanted to be able to help more people. I wanted to be able to have more people having success in my team. And I wanted to be able to show people how to achieve that success faster. I wasn't looking, but this opportunity just kind of landed on my lap. And I took a look at it and I just thought, this product of this Doobly toolbar, where it's actually cash back, who doesn't want this product? That was my first thought, who doesn't want this product? And I just suddenly saw something here that was just really, really powerful, because this is this is a customer-based opportunity. This is, as well as a team building and a marketing-based opportunity, this is a customer-centric business. And everyone I've spoken to is like, well, cashback, well, yeah, sure, send me the toolbar. Or a couple of people have actually said, oh, no, I've had those before, and you forget to use them. And I said, yes. But the first thing that happened to me when I forgot, this little bar popped and up it came, 13.8% cashback. Then I just started to realize what a powerful thing we had here, because this is going to help so many people. And because of the excitement that we've had in seeing that sort of result, we've been able to share it, and people have been able to see the benefit of what we're doing. And this has been the easiest no-brainer for me. We are right place at the right time. All you've got to do is just take action on it.
At this point, you're already a sales director. That means you've got at least 3 people who have engaged in business and who are getting results to a significant extent. Okay. Any advice for brand new people who are looking at this right now, people who are already members?
Yeah, no, I mean, absolutely. And some people have sort of said, what are you doing? And I said, for the first time ever, I'm not using any of those marketing skills that I spent 18 months learning. All this has been me talking to people about the business. Every single person that I've signed up into this business has just seen exactly what I've seen. And I think it's just the sheer excitement, the sheer thrill of knowing how many people I can help with this. And I think that was the difference from where I was before. There was something missing, there was something missing in me that I couldn't quite transfer all my enthusiasm, because it just didn't quite tick all the boxes. Now, coming into this business, when you see the product that we have to offer, it just fixes so many of the problems that I experienced. And that's what we are as marketers. You know, if I'm putting my business hat on, that's all we do. We fix problems for people. You know, I've got a girl in my team who's never made any money online before, and in her first 2 weeks, she's made $750. So we're helping people just by asking people to do exactly what they're already doing. We're not asking them to do anything different.
First 2 weeks, $750, maybe not a record breaker, but a personal record breaker for someone who's come up empty-handed perhaps for years. When I was first exposed to this whole project, it was a very interesting thing where we had like tech people over here. They don't know anything about network marketing, never had an affinity for it, never were interested in it. Here's the network marketers. They don't know anything about the tech, right? Here we're talking about internet marketing. We don't know. We were always told to make a list of 100 people and cross your fingers. And that was the extent of our marketing training, right? So here we've got a combination of the two. It's very interesting to see people come together from different disciplines, and that's what WooCar is. It's a culmination of a variety of disciplines, from search engine optimization, that's internet marketing stuff, video creation, sales funnels, yes, sales, marketing, offline strategies, guys like me who just like to run their mouth on webinars, and it's all come together into something really powerful where people who never had an interest in this sort of a business model are able to engage it for the first time. People are coming to life again after years. It's really incredible to see.
My story is just completely different from everybody else's. I am completely new to network marketing and online marketing. I'm actually a CPA by trade, and I wasn't really looking for anything. My sponsor, I just saw him doing some work on Facebook, and it just caught my attention, and I was curious. So, I asked him what he was up to, and he sent me the video, and the rest is history. It took me a while to make my decision because of my analytical accountant's brain. But the more I looked at it, the more I realized that it just made sense. I mean, who doesn't want to save money? I'm just excited to be part of this team, to be able to plug into a system with the tools and the resources for somebody that doesn't know anything. It's just amazing. And I'm a TC already, with a TC underneath me. And I think it's just awesome to be able to achieve that with absolutely no experience. The leadership is amazing with Tony. He's my mentor and helps me so much, and with Albie and Lawrence and WooCar. I mean, you can't get any better than that.
Here you are. You're already a team coordinator. You mentioned that means you're making sales. That means you're making money, and you weren't even really looking for something.
My whole team is actually pretty much still in South Africa, so I'm doing my work on Facebook with my whole friends base in South Africa, and it's just been amazing.
We're international, as Chanel just said. We're on 6 out of 7 continents right out of the gate because of what we've got here, and the fact that we don't have to schlep people to meetings and stuff like that. We can do that if we want. We can do hotel meetings, but again, this is a web-based thing. All of us on this panel right now are in different parts of the country and the world, right? So thank you again, Chanel, and congratulations. It's so good to see. As I was saying in the beginning, brand new people having results in home-based business for the first time. Let's go out to Charles. He is 21 years old, right? And I love to see young people get it.
Anyone can do this. It doesn't matter if you have a lot of experience in the industry, if you've never touched it before. I'm 21 years old. I'm a marketing major over at Wayne State University in the Metro Detroit area, and really just make ends meet. And I was introduced to the industry, and I dove in head first. It was amazing, truly. I fell in love with the concept of being your own boss, being able to work behind this, in your room, in your dorm room, wherever you're at, and build a residual income. And the thing is for 2 years I worked my tail off. If you have a strong work ethic, whether or not you're looking for something part-time, full-time, I was the kind of guy where if I wasn't doing my schoolwork and if I wasn't at work, I was building my business. I wasn't really looking for something. Bottom line is when I saw that this thing was 90% customer focused, when I saw that no one is going to stop shopping at Best Buy, Nordstrom's, Macy's. I mean, I saw true residual income. The fact that it was just infinitely scalable, there wasn't a limit on how big that we can take this thing. I got mind blown, and no one, the last thing was that no one was ever really able to duplicate what I did. We always would say do what duplicates. But with the system that Team WooCar has provided right off the rip, with the website and the training and the search engine optimization traffic and the the search engine optimization training, okay, and the actual social media training and the help and support. I have people that have never made a dime in the industry, that were underpaid in their previous gigs, that are blowing my mind.
That's awesome. So you already understand the concept of duplication. I don't mean to make too big of a deal about your relative youth compared to a lot of the people that we've seen. You understand concepts that are so profitable and that are so rare in the marketplace. You know, Charles, that most people don't know anything about marketing, and yet that is the main thing. I mean, once you know marketing, last thing you'll ever need is a job, right?
My group, primarily 99%, is made up from people ages 18 to 26 years old, okay? And they're on the ramen noodle diet, and they have student loan debt up to their necks, and they're still finding a way to make it happen. So there's just zero excuses, because, after going out and personally finding 11 people on the business, it's been able to duplicate to over 165 now in multiple countries in a lot of states in 35 days. So it's something that truly anybody can capitalize on right now, especially with how good we got it.
Here's Charles, and here's his group. Okay, by the time they're 30, they could be completely done. Well, we like our work, right? So I don't know if we're ever done. I have no intention of retiring. I plan on doing this till the day I die because I just love, I love sales and marketing. But just think about the advantage.
I've been a brick and mortar business for years. I've had 3 different very successful businesses. And I've watched the internet grow from way back, www. I talked to some friends, just a little bit. I was looking at Doobly, knowing in my heart that it's for everybody. Because if you just do the shopping as a free person, you get cash back. All the way from there to having a home in the Cayman Islands. Doobly is the business for us. Anybody that really, truly wants it. I don't take gripes from anybody now. If they say, man, I'm like, I don't want to hear it. If you're serious, you can make money at this. You don't have to do it as a business. Do whatever. I love this. It's for everybody. And I'm going to be working with the non-for-profits because that way I can touch the masses and leave a legacy. That's what this offers. It's unclaimed income. I look at it. I absolutely love it. I breathe it. I hardly sleep at night. I just love it. And I'm building a team, which I've never had before. I've never made money like I'm making before. It's doable. Anybody can do it.
And it's so gratifying to see, like I mentioned before, the emotional payoff. The money's spectacular. I'm having my best month that I've ever had in my career. And I've been doing this almost as long as Charles is alive, okay? And I'm about to have, by the end of this month, but my best month ever in my career.
And my wife had been in some other companies selling discount cards and things like that. This is true residual income in the end, and the fact that I don't have to convince somebody to do something they're not doing. I went, this is a no-brainer. It's just like you were saying, I've been getting a lot of people texting me back on my team that are just, I've signed up, personally signed 5 or 10 people up so far on my team. And people are vibrating. They're really, really, really exciting. And it goes totally in line with what I've taught people for different things that I've done training them. And it's, Bill Gates was asked, what's the secret to success? And he says, see the future of an industry, be in the right place at the right time, and take massive action. I see that this is absolutely a perfect storm. I really, really do. And a lot of aspects of what it brings to the marketplace, how they're marketing it, the people that have come aboard. So the timing of this thing, or the future of this thing, is like, oh my gosh. And then taking the right time, seeing where it's all at, and then just taking massive action. It's been amazing. I've been absolutely impressed with Team Wukar, the support that we've gotten from each of the groups that we're in. I really, really feel like I've never felt any other thing. This team aspect, the support of all the ships are going to rise with the tide. And that really, really resonates with me. And I know that the people that I bring in, that's one of the first questions. We've all heard of the NFL club and the sponsor that goes into missing in action kind of thing, right? So this is, the support's there, the timing's there, the marketing's there. It's just a perfect storm. And then the residual aspect of it, of being able to help people save money with what they're shopping, is just, it's amazing.
It's a total win. You bring up probably the biggest point of all. Like, I think at this point, certainly any member knows, and hopefully our guests know, that we've got a product that everybody can say yes to, because it doesn't cost them anything to get started. It actually puts money in their pocket for just doing the online shopping they already do anyway. So as you call it, a no-brainer, right? Beautiful. On the business side, we've got the partner program. We've got nonprofit companies getting started. A buddy of mine in my business just signed up the Salvation Army. So we've got ways for companies and corporations to monetize their database and to raise funds in their churches and whatever. On the business side with us, what we've got here, we've got something, as I already mentioned, so lucrative that I'm having my best month of my career, and this is only my second full month. But you brought up probably the biggest point of all, and that is the people. Okay, I've learned the hard way, that at least as important as what business you do is who you do it with. And here we are in a situation where, look, everybody who just spoke today, some of these people I don't have a personal financial interest in, okay, and some are in my group, okay, but all of us, all of WooCar, we're all here to participate and to, as Jeff said, the rising tide raises all ships. That's what we're here to do, okay? In the meantime, you're an individual, you're somebody that you want to market, you want to sell, you want to do it, you can go at whatever pace you want, you can go fast. You're brand new, you don't know anything about this stuff, we'll show you, we'll teach you. We're going to be working. We're going to be working around the clock in all different time zones. You get to participate in that, and perhaps for the first time, enjoy your work. I don't know. I can't assume there's 1,000 plus people watching this. So I don't know what your situation is, but we've got the product, we've got the business model. We definitely got the money. We got the marketing, which is what most people are missing, or most businesses are missing. And we got the people, right? People who, frankly, Matt Trainer was mentioned, frankly, doesn't need the money, right? He just wants to change lives, okay? Because we already made well over $100 million and all that. So, in fact, I was meeting with Michael Hansen, the founder of all this, in Salt Lake City last night. The guy's a billionaire, okay? He's made billions in Legos. He created the Star Wars Lego line, and in real estate development in the UAE and in Europe. Okay, so we got some heavy hitters here, and people who've got a bigger vision than just the money. So I know that may be important to you. I know it certainly is to me. Click the button below this video, get started, and by all means, if you haven't seen a webinar yet, have a proper sales video, do what you got to do to at least get on, see a webinar, and get informed about what this is. We do this every week. In the meantime, get back to the person who invited you here. Click the button below this video and get started. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night. Bye for now.